Imagine a world where your clothes simply hung open, lacking any secure closure whatsoever. For centuries, this was the uncomfortable reality, until a tiny invention revolutionized dressing forever. We often take for granted the simple button, a humble fastener found on almost every garment you own. Yet this small disc possesses a surprisingly rich and complex history, spanning thousands of years across cultures. It represents more than just a way to hold fabric together. It symbolizes innovation, status, and practicality. Before its widespread adoption, people relied on clumsy pins, elaborate ties, or simple belts to secure their clothing. These early methods offered limited comfort and often failed to provide the tailored fit we expect from garments. The journey of the button from mere decoration to essential utility is a fascinating narrative of human ingenuity. Understanding its evolution reveals how minor design changes can profoundly impact daily life and societal norms. This tiny object, often overlooked, shaped fashion, defined social classes, and even influenced manufacturing processes. You might never look at a shirt button the same way again, after uncovering its incredible, understated power. Its unassuming presence hides a story filled with unexpected twists and remarkable shifts in human civilization. The very first buttons appeared thousands of years ago, dating back to civilizations in the Indus Valley and ancient China. These earliest examples, crafted from shells or carved stones, served primarily as decorative ornaments rather than fasteners. Imagine wearing a beautiful, intricate disc purely for aesthetic appeal, with no practical purpose beyond adornment. Ancient Greeks and Romans also used ornamental targals, but still preferred fibulae, which were fancy brooches, for securing cloaks. The true functional button, designed to pass through a loop or hole, emerged much later in medieval Europe. But the path to its widespread adoption involved a truly unexpected and fascinating development. Around the 13th century, European tailors developed tailored garments that required a more precise and flexible closure system. This innovation coincided with the rise of fitted clothing, moving away from simple draped tunics and loose robes. The button offered a superior way to create snug sleeves, tight bodices, and form-fitting trousers previously impossible. Early functional buttons were often handcrafted from bone, wood, metals, transforming the button from a sometimes simple stud into an intricately true, designed for fastener wealthy patrons.
The invention of the buttonhole proved equally revolutionary, transforming the button from a simple stud into a true fastener.
Wait until you hear how this seemingly small detail changed everything. Before buttonholes, tailors meticulously created fabric loops for each button, a time-consuming and less durable process. The buttonhole, a reinforced slit in the fabric, provided a much stronger and more elegant solution for garment closure. This ingenious pairing of button and buttonhole allowed for greater flexibility in clothing design and easier daily dressing. Buttons quickly became a symbol of status and wealth, with elaborate designs and precious materials adorning aristocratic attire. Kings, queens, and nobles flaunted buttons made of gold, silver, jewels, and rare materials like mother of pearl. Imagine a single garment adorned with hundreds of these opulent buttons, each one a miniature work of art. And then something unexpected happened, democratizing this exclusive fashion accessory. The Industrial Revolution brought mass production techniques, making buttons more affordable and accessible to everyone.
Factories could produce thousands of uniform buttons quickly, using materials like horn, glass, and eventually, plastic.
This shift meant that even common people could enjoy the convenience and style once reserved for the elite. The button became a staple of military uniforms, ensuring a neat, consistent appearance for soldiers across various ranks. Uniform buttons often displayed regimental insignia or national emblems, reinforcing identity and discipline within the ranks. Interestingly, men's shirts traditionally feature buttons on the right, while women's clothing has them on the left. Historians suggest this difference arose from wealthy women having maids dress them, making left-sided buttons easier for the dresser. Men, typically dressing themselves, found right-sided buttons more convenient for their own manipulation and fastening. But the button's story isn't just about fashion. It's about a quiet revolution in personal freedom. Early buttons were often large and chunky, requiring significant effort to fasten and unfasten, especially on thick fabrics. Over time, designs became more refined, smaller, and easier to manipulate, improving daily convenience for countless individuals. The standardization of button sizes and shapes further streamlined clothing manufacturing and repair processes globally. Imagine trying to replace a button without universal sizing. It would be like finding a specific needle in a haystack. This tiny invention enabled a new level of bodily autonomy and self-expression, through increasingly diverse clothing styles. It allowed for garments that were both functional and aesthetically pleasing, a blend difficult to achieve with previous fasteners. And yet, despite its ubiquity, its true genius often remains completely unrecognized. From simple shell discs to intricate metallic masterpieces, the button's journey reflects humanity's persistent quest for improvement. Its understated presence has silently supported countless fashion trends, from Victorian corsets to classic denim jeans. You can trace its influence across different eras, observing how its materials and styles evolved with technology and taste. The humble button is a testament to how small, incremental innovations can create massive, lasting changes in society.
This seemingly minor component truly transformed the way people dress, interact with clothing, and perceive personal style.
The button fundamentally reshaped clothing production, fostering a demand for skilled tailors and eventually mass manufacturing. Its adoption democratized fashion, allowing more people to wear fitted, stylish garments that were once exclusive to the wealthy. This simple fastener enabled clothing to become more versatile, offering protection from elements and enhancing personal comfort. The button's ability to create a secure, adjustable closure was unparalleled, a significant upgrade from drawstrings or pins. It allowed for complex garment construction, leading to the development of specialized clothing for various professions and activities. Think of uniforms, workwear, and active apparel. Many rely on the button's reliable closure for functionality and safety. Its influence extended beyond mere utility, embedding itself deeply within cultural expressions and fashion statements. The button even played a role in gendered fashion, solidifying distinctions in clothing that persisted for centuries. While other fasteners like zippers emerged, the button retained its unique charm, classic aesthetic, and enduring reliability.
You still find buttons on high-end suits, delicate blouses, and sturdy coats, proving their timeless appeal and utility.
Its durability and repairability also contribute to its longevity, making it a sustainable choice for garment design.
This small invention represents a powerful example of how human needs drive ingenious solutions that transcend generations.
The button is not just a fastener. It is a silent testament to continuous innovation in the most mundane aspects of life. Its story reminds us that even the smallest objects often possess the most profound and far-reaching historical narratives. Next time you fasten your shirt, pause and consider the centuries of ingenuity encapsulated within that tiny, perfect disc. The unassuming button showcases how simple inventions can dramatically reshape society, culture, and our daily experiences. It is a powerful reminder that history is often hidden in plain sight, waiting for curious minds to uncover its wonders. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more incredible stories like this and share your thoughts in the comments below.